The bright light of grace eventually works on the prodigal son. The bright light of grace removed the darkness in the prodigal son, and it removed all those worldly illusions. The prodigal son finally woke up, and he reflected upon his sorry plight. While in the mud, while living with pigs, he asked, "Where am I? What have I done? Why am I so destitute, hungry, and impoverished?" He then enters into himself, and he remembered just how happy he was in the innocence of his youth, and how much abundance his father presented to him in the home of his childhood. And so after reflecting and dealing with all the shame, the prodigal son courageously resolved to change his life. "I will go to my father's house and say to him, 'Father, I have sinned. I am not worthy to be called thy son. Make me one of your servants.' And arising, he went to his father. And he was rightly convinced that his father still loved him. The rebellious son realized that his tears, his sobbing, his heartfelt contrition would gain him forgiveness and pardon. And finally, there is true happiness experienced by the prodigal son. The father never forgot the son. The father thought of him unceasingly. So when the father saw his child at a distance, in such a sad and pitiful, wounded state, he had no anger at all. There was no indignation in the father. There was no "I told you so" with a condescending tone. No, the father was moved with mercy and compassion. And running, the Bible tells us, the father fell upon the neck of his son and kissed him. The father gave the child no time to confess all his sins, but immediately commanded that a feast be prepared, for he who was lost has been found. I guarantee you here this evening, and I guarantee it, that many prodigal children in this modern age, by God's grace, will begin to look inward, and they will see their sorry condition. The grace and mercy of God will bring them to repentance and will cause them to return home to the Catholic faith. There's going to be a restoration. There is going to be a restoration of mankind. Countless saints have prophesied that there will be a renewal of the Catholic faith and a re-emergence of Christian culture once again. Do we